Let's talk about VAT, value added tax, because this is where many Nigerian businesses are confused and some are confidently getting it wrong. Confidently, VAT is not your money. I'll repeat that again. VAT is not your money. VAT is a consumption tax charged at 7.5% on eligible goods and services in Nigeria. You collect it on behalf of the government and you remit it to the FRS. If you sell a product for 100,000, VAT is 7,500, and that 7,500 does not belong to you. You are only a middleman. Yes, only a middleman for that VAT. Now, who does VAT affect? If you are a POS agent, a vendor, or an online seller, or a service provider, or even a small business owner issuing receipts, VAT concerns you. The moment you start charging customers, VAT enters the conversation, and here is where many people miss it. VAT registration is something that is compulsory once you start carrying a taxable business. I repeat, a taxable business. But your remittance, that is remitting the VAT, depends on your turnover. So if your turnover is below 100 million, that is the threshold, you are exempted from VAT remittance, but you are not exempted from registration and record keeping, which tells you that you are not exempted from filing. You are exempted from paying, but you are not exempted from what? Filing. In our previous video, we've explained the difference between filing and paying for tax or any of the taxes. You can file and pay at the same time, but sometimes you can file and not pay. That's it. So late filing attracts penalties, incorrect filing attracts penalties, not filing at all attracts bigger problems. Now let me make this practical. If you're an online vendor selling, for example, fashion items, and you charge customer VAT, value added tax, but never remit it, this is not a small business struggle. This is a tax liability waiting to mature, like your penalty waiting to mature. Or let's say you are a service provider who adds VAT to invoices without understanding whether your service is VATable or exempted. You are absolutely creating like a future issue for your business, because VAT is not structure, not even a guesswork. It is something that is now linked to compliance systems such as your bank records, your tax forms, and even filings. The mindset shift is absolutely very simple. What you really need to shift your mindset to is very simple. Do not see VAT as an extra income, or do not see it as a way of extorting your customer or your clients. You just need to see it as a trust that you need to account for. Businesses that understand this early, they will surely survive the tax reform and will see it as a way for benefiting them. And those that do not, or those that ignore, we absolutely learn in, let me say, the hard way, and the hard way is just through penalties. The VAT issue is something that you cannot avoid or you cannot waive as a business owner, or let me say as a service provider, some service provider. That'll be all for our day 4 challenge. If you have any question regarding the new tax reform, or if you still have any issue with your tax filing or your taxes, just let us know in the comment section or reach out to us through our email. We'll be surely there to help. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in our next